A light was shown underneath the bed. The Baba Yaga, the boogeyman, was exposed and fled in that instance. 3-0. Caesar Manzoki, Yunus Sentamu, and Khalid Luwali. 2 of those are now departed. And the question is, has the boogeyman returned once again? URA, traditional team that knows how to just as well to plague Viper Sports Club, is the home team here tonight. Under different set of circumstances, different atmospheres, you might as well say different players on the scene. It is the Star Times Ghana Premier League on a Saturday afternoon. It is all joy and smiles as the players get into the pitch right here at the Nachisunga Saza grounds, getting ready for this particular match where the next 90 minutes will definitely have a long-going impact to who gets to be the victorious one come the month of May. Very good afternoon to you, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jermaine Egesa. Glad as always to be here with you to bring you this match. And as always, my partner in crime, John Vianen Simbe, has just been experiencing that turf and just how lush the grass is and what he anticipates for this one. Vianney, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Jermaine, and good afternoon to all our viewers here on Sanyuka Prime. This is the kind of game that you red mark at the beginning of every season because you expect it to be tantalizing. And of course, this one as well, if you look at the both sets of players, the lineups that both teams have brought out, you feel that this one should be another very entertaining game.
We talked about the fact that it's a different set of players. Some of those that we knew have already departed. Case in point.
That's why you think there should be quite an avalanche of chances created.
Well, we won't stand on occasion. 4 p.m. it is, and we are live. Coming to you all the way. Here, who's available, trying to thread a through ball. Nobody forthcoming here. Intercepted. Ball taken away. Still on the attack. Here comes URA. Nice one slid in, but George Senkaba misses a sitter. Ooh la la. That could have easily been the opening salvo. How Senkaba missed that one is beyond fathoming.
Well, I can tell you that the run that is made there by Kabul Living is quite synonymous with what we saw last week against KCC, and Senkaba should have timed this run better because there's no reason why you should go ahead, because if you go ahead, you're going to find yourself in an offside position. He needed to hold his line, and that should have been 1-0 to URA. Now, that's not good instinct shown there by Senkaba. That should have... So, I'm sure that URA come into this game feeling that they can.
Well, there's a slip up here. Now the horror story may just begin over the bar. Unbelievable! Gifted a chance that will rarely be seen in some of these games, and Living Gabon is not living up to the name. Ooh la la. A slip up, a choicey plant. Opportunity, could have squared, could have taken the shot himself. But you must say, very good defending there from the goalkeeper, as well as the defender, Murshid, the Sheriff Jugo, streaking in to narrow the line, making him make an abominable shot.
Well, I really...
spread out onto the wing. A chance here coming up. Long ball floated in. Goalkeeper Alionzi Legason there for a moment misjudged the trajectory of the ball and almost had a horror show, but instant reflexes from the man manages to bounce back immediately.
Yeah, that was an inviting cross and a difficult one. You feel that good delivery coming in now.
Asante Kotoko.
Yeah.
And
well, Cromwell was at URA last season. I just don't think that they were really into
the ball. Playing in pockets of space. Najib Faisali here looking supremely confident, but they lose possession and invite a rasping shot here. And Nafier Alionzi trying to remind his defenders that their primary job is not to take touches, but to keep him safe.
Yeah, exactly. And I thought that they were really risking there. If you look at the way they're playing those 1-2s right outside their penalty area, it was uncalled for and clearly living dangerous and giving an opportunity to the opponent. And that's exactly what we saw there. Cromwell Rotondo last action here as they clear their lines. Otherwise, they're going to give out one of those balls outside their area and cause problems for themselves.
Alionzi not communicating with his defender, and his defender is the man that pays the price there, Patrick Mboa. Probably not communicating well. Alionzi thought that the risk of Abubakar Lawal prowling too close was definitely bound to land them in more danger, and opted to take out his man as well as the ball. I'll talk about a modern day solve. Oh, Paul takes out his spot, lobs it in, but that was always going to be easy, and a miscued clearance. uncharacteristic of James Begisa, and he nearly put his team in a bit of pain there, Penza.
Well, there's a lot of panic in that URA defense since Patrick Mboa went out injured. You can see, because what was he trying to do? He was leading in with the left foot, and then he didn't seem to do that with
times. It's my opinion and not the opinion of the others. As the ball is whipped in, a chance coming up here, and beautiful last-ditch clearance there from Najib Faisali. The return shot offers nothing in stock, but that was absolutely necessary there from Najib Faisali. Had he miscued that in any one point, it could either be a penalty or a clean chance on goal.
Yeah, I'll tell you something, that that was probably one of the best defensive clearances that I've seen this season. If you look at that, that is as good as any defensive clearance.
Now here comes Brighton Ukani. The goalkeeper is forced to come off his line and misses the ball. It looks like the flag had already come up here. Okello is not one you want to argue with about his lines. He's definitely one that seems to have a geometry set in each eye, and drew that line right on the onset there. But that would have been spectacular. The goalkeeper somehow had been left landing flush, but in the instance you can have still a couple more to go as the long ball is chipped forward. Poor control coming in from Cromwell Othomio, but it manages to get him the cross, and the defense is on its tenterhooks here, managed to avert the danger. Bobeka Lawal had picked the right moment to put the world on notice that he's in the game.
Yeah, that was quite a good one. Good position in there, but then good defending there by Begisa there in stopping him. Oh, he had missed it.
Here for Gabon leaving. Setting it up here. Poor play from Saidi Cheyune, but still another touch here, looking for the 1-2. Derek Ndahiro! And a chance! Ndahiro skies it! My word! What just happened here? That is mind-boggling. That is beyond belief. My mind just cannot conceive. Net to beat, and it's... Oh, my word. Substitution, Lawal coming off, Najib Iga coming on, but we are still in bottles here. How did that just happen?
Well, I will tell you that I'm not for words. Just look at the interplay, and you see how URA had created a very good chance, and that should have been 1-0 without any trace of a doubt. Good interplay between Saidi Cheyune and, of course, the man Derek Ndahiro, and the shot there, the attempt there coming in from Jackson Nunda, and it should clearly have been in the back of the net.
Style of play. And here comes Ibrahim Orit, tries to wiggle and manages to get away with that one, takes the shot, and it ends up into the back of the net. Catastrophic! What just happened here to URA against the run of play? Ibrahim Orit with a wiggle out of space and a half Hail Mary shot somehow takes a deflection, somehow beats Nafi and Alionzi, somehow breaks the deadlock. URA 0, Vipers 1.
Well, we're just talking about that, Jermaine, that this is actually bound to happen. You get so many chances and you don't...
Was the catastrophe. Hugh Mulichi and Vianney Sekajugo allowing Ibrahim Orit to get past them. That was unacceptable. That was simply handing the keys to your jail.
It was clearly devastating, because you see what needed to have been done. The players that were just ahead of Orit, they needed to have pressed him as opposed to just watching on. And
think about, but was very flimsy. As the ball is floated in, a twist and a turn. Can they release the ball? Shot! It's the upright! Unbelievable! Return ball. Hood Mlichi cannot get the tax collectors. Had a coin snatched from their bags right there in that instant. That was the moment of redemption. That was the salvation point. That is where it went to a point of no return. Beautiful interplay. Nice hold up here from Dada, setting it up. Saidi Cheyune strikes with purpose. But my, oh my, Lady Luck just not smiling on the tax collectors today. Painful to watch, especially for the URA fans. Glorious to see for the Vipers fans. Heart stopping. Enjoyed having a dance to last season as they picked up the championship. Another day, another clean sheet for Alfred Mdekereza, taking him to the top of the clean sheet log. Another 3 points here for Vipers Sports Club. Ibrahim Orit and Milton Karisa heavily involved. Ibrahim Orit especially in that goal that unfortunately for URA, against the run of play, against the tide, against the momentum that had been built, they just could not fashion out their own opportunity, and in the end were caught on the prey on the other end. Hard fought 3 points, a bit of a damper on the evening for Benjamin Nyakojo, who ticked every ball right except for that instance when unfortunately the ball brushed against his calf to run into the back of the net. It's just one of those instances that happen in any football game. It's just the run of the mill. Full time it is, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Nachisunga Sasa grounds in Mukono. It's URA Football Club 0, Vipers Sports Club 1.